Assalamu alaikum. Today we will be observing the experiment speed control of DC shunt motor by controlling field rheostat. So first, if we look at the circuit diagram, here we have a DC motor. Here we have shown the armature of the DC motor, and we have a field rheostat and a shunt. To complete the experiment, we have to connect the field rheostat and the shunt in series, and they both will be in parallel with the DC motor, and we will have a DC power supply. When we draw the circuit, it will look like this. That is, if we implement the circuit, it will look like this. So here what we have done is, as explained, we have connected the field rheostat and the shunt in series. They are both short, and then we have the positive side of armature with the field rheostat, with the one side of the field rheostat, and then we have another side of the armature, that is the negative or neutral one, is connected to the shunt. Then we connected the whole setup to a power supply, that is a variable DC supply, and we have the negative side of the armature connected to the negative side of the power supply, and the positive side of the armature connected to the positive power supply. First of all, we are connecting you can see that there is a DC power supply, and we are connecting the DC power supply to the positive side of the armature, and then we are connecting the the neutral part of the supply. I'm sorry, the connection is a bit loose. So we are connecting the neutral side of the DC supply to the negative side of the armature, and then we are taking another wire and connecting it to the negative side of the armature, and we will short it with the shunt. And now we are connecting the field rheostat with the armature through a wire. Okay, to finish the setup, we are shorting the shunt and the field rheostat. So you can see this. We have shorted the armature, one side of the armature and shunt field, and then we have shorted the shunt field and the field rheostat, and then we have shorted the armature and the field rheostat, and it is ready to supply. So we will have a constant DC supply, that is, even though we have connected it with a variable supply, we will not connect it to the we will not vary the supply. What we will do is, there is a knob, as you can see, we will rotate the knob and then the speed will vary. So you can see, as I am rotating the knob, the speed is behaving accordingly. So this is the experiment, that is speed control of DC shunt motor by controlling field rheostat. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.